Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's a really hot day in the UK today and I am literally sweating. But I thought while I've got the majority of their stuff, I haven't quite got everything together, I will do a back to school haul UK edition just so you can see what kind of stuff our kids will take to school in September, because that's when the kids go back. So I have two children. Edward is 9 and he's going into year 5, and I have Sky and she is going into her first year reception this year. So our schools are obviously going to be somewhat different depending on where you live in the UK or America or wherever you're watching this from, like New Zealand or Australia. It's all going to be slightly different. So in the UK, most of the schools here wear uniforms, and you have somewhat of a strict guideline. The school that Edward goes to now, as most of you know, we've moved, are slightly less strict on certain things, which you'll see in a bit on what he's taken to school this year. So I think I will start with Edward's stuff because his is just a lot easier. So the kids wear polo shirts. So I've bought these from Asda. I've only got the one pack with me at the moment, but I've bought him 2 packs of these. So it comes in a pack of 2 and he's got 4. But because we've recently moved here, he's obviously just had a whole new uniform, a new school bag and all that stuff. But I'll show you all that in a minute. So yeah, these come in a pack of 2 and they're $3.50. Edward's quite big, so he's got an 10 to 11 size. And yeah, he now has 2 new packs and a load of old school shirts from last year that I didn't recycle, put into like the recycling bins and stuff. That wasn't stained, so he's got 4 new t-shirts, polo shirts. They also have a school jumper. My son does not like to wear his. I'll cover up the logo, I don't know why, but they're basically just a normal pullover sweatshirt material, and obviously their school uniform, it is blue. This one is new from, when did they go back to school? I think we bought them in April, the end of April he started his new school. So he has one of these. He also has a fleece, which he will more likely wear than this, but this generally just goes in his backpack just in case he gets cold. But he takes a coat most of the time to school and he never wears it. I don't know why I've bought it, but I've got it just in case. Also, what else have we got for Mr. Edward? Edward, are these yours? Yes. So Edward has another 2 pairs of school trousers. They are just a black straight leg trousers, again in age 10 to 11. And these I actually bought from Lidl, because Lidl now and again do a promotion, which it was literally buy some school uniform for really cheap. It was literally $1.70 for a pair of school trousers. So I bought him 2 pairs of these. And again, he has a lot of his old school trousers from last year that he only had for a couple of months. So he's had 2 pairs of them. What else have we got to show you? Oh, right. Edward has takes packed lunch. He's a bit fussier with food, so he has a lunchbox. Now this one we've had for years. I don't see the point in buying new lunchboxes every year, because this one's awesome because you can take this bit out, put this in the dishwasher, take this bit out and put this bit in the washing machine, so it cleans everything. Beautiful. Yeah, we've had this one for, this might be his 3rd year using this lunchbox. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so he has a lunchbox. He has said that he wants to try a couple of the meals at the new school. So we've got to separate his account, and it looks like most of the ones he wants are on a Friday anyway, which are ideal because he goes to his dad's house every other Friday for the long weekend, which is nice. That means he can have a decent meal before having to drive all the way back home, and he doesn't really get to his dad's till, like, we don't meet his dad till 6, and then he's got to drive like another half an hour, depending on the traffic, maybe 40 minutes back to his dad's house before he has tea. Takes him about 7 o'clock, so at least he'll have something to eat there. Oh, these are an old pair of his, these are his old school trousers. They're a bit scuffed at the bottom. I'll sort them out. Don't see the point in chucking them away because he's a boy and they destroy their clothes. Edward also has his school bag. This is his one from April. My sister bought it for him to start his new school, but Edward has destroyed one of the pockets and he doesn't want a new one, so I'm going to see if I can repair this. This other pocket's absolutely fine. He doesn't put anything in this pocket. He always puts his drink cup in that one, hence why it's destroyed. It has like the front pocket and then obviously inside, and there's a little pocket there. And then inside his bag, they have a plastic folder where they put all their homework and newsletters in. That will normally go in the bag. And then obviously in that bag he'll put his lunchbox. And at this school they're allowed pencil cases. His last school they weren't allowed. So we did buy him a really cool, it was like a fake Smiggle, if you know what Smiggle are. Pencil case. Oh my god, broke out then. What was I doing? And then obviously it was really cool. You could like flip up. It had a sharpener and secret compartments, and literally the last day of school that was in half. So we bought him just a normal fabric one. It's got emojis on it, and then most of his pencils and stuff are gone now from when we bought them in April. Obviously kids use them and whatnot, so I've just put in a couple of bog standard pencils for him with the erasers at the bottom, rubbers. And then for Christmas he had some Bic, like a Bic collection of bits and bobs, and I've just found a load of the stuff. So he's got 2 Bic pencils. I found the Bic rubber has not been used. It was all in the pack about 2 weeks ago, and I've had a lot of people over, a lot of small kids, so I think they've gone through all his stuff and they've taken everything out of the packs. He has a ruler from the last school year and a sharpener from the last school year. I'm going to get him a really cool one. I'm going to look for a neat little ruler. And then this is his lucky pencil. Oh, that's it. So that was one of these. So that's got to go to school. He's asked for that one to go back. And then he has some colouring pens that he doesn't really need, but I think they do a lot of drawing and stuff at break time. So these are all that's left. Most of the other colours have snapped and broken. A lot of these are broken, so he'll have some new ones soon, but not quite yet. He'll probably get stuff like that for his birthday or Christmas. I don't see the point in just getting him new stuff quite yet. I know it's the first turn back at like day back at school, but I've got a couple little bits just to get to put in there, but he's pretty happy with that. This has got to go into the washing machine in a minute. Also, Edward, I don't know where it's to, has a PE kit, and it is literally a Nike drawstring bag, and in there he has a pair of black like basketball shorts. He has just a plain white t-shirt and a pair of Daps. I haven't got Sky's Daps with me, but yeah, a pair of Daps. Also that will be in Sky's, but Sky's I'll explain in a minute. I also don't have that yet. That is the last thing I need to get for her. This school also has a swimming pool, which is very rare in a primary school situation for where we are, but they have a swimming pool actually in the school. So he has a Avenger drawstring bag. He has his swimming towel, which we use when we have swimming lessons like today, and obviously use that, and a pair of like baggy short trunks, and that's what he'll put in there, as well as his goggles and his plugs for his ears because he has grommets. This year, I'm not showing you these yet, but you'll understand. Also, Edward has a new water bottle. My mum bought this for him. It's a Smiggle one. He's just had some more in it earlier on, so but I thought I'd show it to you. Edward's gone through like 4 school bottles since April, so I don't hold this out. I had 2 metal ones. One had rusted and it was just gross. Like they're meant to be really popular at the moment. It didn't last very long. He also had one that was meant to be for hiking and literally dented and smashed the crap into that. I don't know how he did that, but he did. So he was using Jay's water bottle for the last couple of weeks of school, and so we've bought a new one. He also will wear either black or grey socks, normally grey socks because I find them easier to pair up, and he tends to use them all year round for school. I did have a whole new bunch of school socks for him, but he's used them. It's my child. And then this year Edward was allowed to pick his own school shoes. I normally kind of give him an option, but he was allowed to pick his own school shoes, and this year, this new school, they allow you to wear black sole trainers. So Edward's gone with black sole trainers, which he wanted high tops. I was like, ew. So Edward's gone for a pair of all black Nikes with laces. We are currently trying to teach him how to do up laces, so I'm hoping he doesn't get in trouble for these, but they are black sole trainers. So if he does get in trouble, it just means these are going to be his new trainers. He's also a child size 3, which is scary. Right, now on to Miss Skylene's stuff. We'll go through her bits as well. So Skyline obviously has her polo shirts, the little girl version. She has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So Sky's got 6 polo shirts because obviously it's her first year. I know there's only 5 days in the school, but you never know. So the difference between the girls and the boys in the polo shirts, the girls normally have this scallop, I think they call it, detail on their school shirts, whereas the boys it's just a normal straight polo shirt. So she has 6 of these for her first year. Sky has, I need to go and get her some tights for winter, but Sky has 6 pairs of these knee-high white socks. I need to get her a couple pair of grey tights for school. It's all very mundane, honestly. Sky has got 2 of these pinafore dresses with the little heart detail. Everything needs to be ironed, it's just been folded and put into their drawers. And the second one, they're the same. I can't buy her trousers because we have tried and they are too short on the leg or too long. Too short on the leg and too wide on the waist. That's it. So for the length, she needs the bigger waist. No, for the length, but she needs a smaller waist, and it's hard. She's so skinny. I've also got her a pinafore skirt. This was from Aldi, Asda, Primark, no, Lidl. This was £1.70 for the skirt. It's very good quality. I'm very impressed. And this is something stupid like age 3 to 4, or same as the dresses. The dresses were also from Lidl. They were £6.99 for 2. She got 2 packs of the school shirts from Lidl, £1.75 a pack, and then I did buy her some more from Asda the other day, and they are £2.50 for a pack. Still a really good price, and still I don't mind. She has also got her cardigans, so she's got school cardigans. Just cover up the logo. So she's got 2 of these. One's currently in the wash because she's decided to wear it. But yeah, so they've got 2 of these, which is awesome. Sky gets free, so up until they're 5 they get free milk, and then till year, I think it's 1 or 2, the end of year 1, maybe 2, I'm not quite sure, they get free school meals. Edward used to have that when he first started school, but Sky gets it. So she hasn't got a lunchbox. She has got a lunchbox, it's downstairs, it's just packed away, she doesn't need it. But she does need to obviously bring a drink and some fruit, so I'm going to go and buy her like a little plastic thing to go in her school bag. But she does have a water bottle. This was from Lidl as well. I was quite impressed with Lidl this year. So this is a really cool one because it locks, see if I can figure it out. So it locks by twisting it, unlocks by like that, and then that literally opens up the drink bottle to drink out of, if you understand what I mean. It's got a little thing so you can put the name on it. But she's gone for a yellow pony one, which I thought was cool. Sky has also got a swim bag. She's gone for a Paw Patrol swim bag. This is just to take to school when she has swimming lessons, and she can always use it when we have actual swimming lessons as well. That was £2.50. That drink bottle I think was £2.50. The school jumpers are like, for 2 of the cardigans was £27. For Edwards it was pushing nearly 30 odd because he's bigger, and obviously we got 1 jumper and 1 fleece, and the fleece is more expensive than the jumper. What else have we got? So Sky has got a new school bag. We've gone for dinosaurs. We were thinking hopefully the kids won't have the same kind of ones. She's grown out of Peppa Pig. She has 2 Peppa Pig backpacks that I'm going to wash and sell because she doesn't actually use them anymore. She used them for preschool kind of, but yeah, so we've gone for a dinosaur one. And then in here we need to put a spare set of clothes because they're small and if they have accidents. So We just need to put a spare set of clothes in there. They need to have their snack in there and their drink bottle, and then what they do is when they get to school they put them in certain places. Like I said, she also will have a PE bag, which I need to go and get, which needs to be just a plain, it needs to be like a navy blue bag, like a drawstring bag, hence why Edward's got the Nike one, because it's a navy drawstring. And then in there they need to have a pair of black shorts, which Sky has got a pair of black kind of cycling shorts and a black t-shirt, which I got the shorts from Aldi. They were 2 pairs for £2.49, and the white top I got from the boys section in Primark for £1.30, and I got it too big for her. She also has a pair of Daps, which I don't know where they've gone. Let me find them. I found them. So she has a pair of Daps for PE. I like the girls' ones. Edward's are a bit more mundane. They kind of they're just plain push-on ones with like the little stretchy bit here. But the girls' ones are really cute. I don't know why the girls' ones are better than the boys', but everything happens like that. And they were £3.50 from Asda. So she has these to go in her PE bag. And then she has got her school shoes, which she picked herself. So these were from Deichmann. Deichmann? I don't know how you say it. I've had Clark shoes in the past for Edward. They do not last. I know people tell you they last. They do not last. I don't know whether it's because that's my child, but they haven't last. I've bought every brand. No, not quite, but I've bought a lot of different brands of school shoes. And truthfully, the cheap ones last just as long as the more expensive ones. I'm not forking out all that money, although Edward's got Nike shoes this year, so I forked out nearly the same amount as what I would have done with going to Clark's, but not so much for hers. Hers were £17.99, and they were buy one get one free. Edward's school shoes were also buy one get one half price. Edward's school shoes were also from Deichmann. They were also on the same offer, so we've got both pairs for and her bag for £42, which I didn't think was too bad. So Sky originally wanted a different set of these shoes. We ended up going for the flower and the butterfly because they were the last ones. But Sky's shoes, you'll see that they flash. She wanted a pair of flashy shoes. So my mum wanted to get her some trainers that had flashy bits, but we couldn't find them. And they're allowed these at school. I don't know what's going on with this school. All the previous schools we've gone to, Edward's been to 2 other schools before this one. I move a lot. He wasn't allowed to wear shoes that flashed and stuff, but here we're allowed. So we've gone out. We've bought her a little pair of black school shoes. These aren't going to last my kid 2 minutes. She literally scuffs the crap out of them. And most of the school shoes, they don't have anti-scuff for girls. And I was like, she needs anti-scuff, but they don't do them. So we've got flashies. I don't know how they're going to last my child. Probably 5 minutes. But yeah. I forgot to say, also in their school bags, they have to have a pair of waterproof jackets. So Edward is in the wash at the moment. That'll be folded up back into the bag and put back into his bag. It's just in case they have a massive downpour and he hasn't brought his coat. Sky has a little one that folds into her bag. That will also go into her bag, just in case. What else do we take? Oh, book bags. Also, most schools in the UK will ask for book bags. They're normally like a little mini looking briefcase thing. They're really cute. This school do not ask for it. They provide you with clear plastic folders, which I don't know because we've only been there for a bit, whether Eda has to take that same folder with him to school in September or whether they provide him with a new one. I'm not 100% sure yet. We will find out. So I don't know whether to pack him with the same one or just leave it and hope they give him a new one. And then Sky will have the same thing. So she'll have reading and stuff soon. But yeah, that is somewhat all of their back to school. So hopefully that kind of gives you a little insight of what the kids will take to school. Sky obviously doesn't have a pencil case or anything like that because she can't read or write or talk properly still. So yeah. This school that the kids go to is amazing. We really love it. Me and the hubby absolutely love it. They're so good with both the kids so far. We're very impressed. We've only been there a couple months, but we're very impressed with the amount, how much they attempt with the kids. It's great. They've helped Edward so much, and it's good. But yeah, so I hope you like this, guys. It's been a nice little haul, and I'll speak to you all later. Bye guys.